back. Let's get this call started. Pause that music real quick. All right, cool. So I'm gonna admit Devin Spurrow real quick. This is gonna be a very, informal call. It's not gonna be, from start to finish. We're not gonna be able to cover everything on this call. This is really gonna be more so like a detail call for those of you that haven't done any like diving in on it, crypto automation and how it really works. I'm just gonna kind of explain some of the details, requirements, and some of the things you want to have set up for part 2 that we're going to be doing. And so if you don't know who I am, by the way, guys, if you're brand new, my name is Josh Hamilton. I was previously working with a lot of these people in different businesses, but we're all here and we're running it up now. I'm excited for this stuff, guys. I'm sure you're just as excited for crypto automation as I am. I know that's one of the biggest obviously selling points of this whole thing is being able to actually use AI now. And I'm just really excited. So as we're going through here, I'm going to go ahead and open up the chat. If you have questions while we're going, feel free to ask me questions. But again, we're not going to go ahead and cover the whole thing. We're just going to dive into some of the details and some of the few things you got to have set in place before part 2. Okay. Look at Hepper and Zach sitting there just grinding away. What's going on, boys? All right. Well, I'll share my screen and we'll start getting into this real quick. Let me go ahead and open up a new Google Chrome tab and I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So let me stop sharing my sound real quick. All right, cool. So you guys should be able to see my screen right about now. We're going to go ahead and begin this. So first things first, you want to know, obviously, go ahead, log into your iGenius background. I'm going to go ahead and you're just giving me 1 second real quick. I'm going to go ahead and log into my account so you guys can see kind of how my process has been. Okay. So right here, you should be able to see it. So I'm in my account right now. If you have Elite, you should be able to do everything I'm about to do. Pretty much you go to my products and you're going to go to the crypto Elite section. I'm pretty sure that can be found under here as well, the cryptocurrency section. But you go to crypto Elite when you get there. Obviously, if you want to, let your customers know this in the future, the system training website also covers this. It covers a lot of this stuff. If you go listen to Anthony, he gives a breakdown on how this stuff works too. But on every single product and service, no matter what it is, there's a get started video. And so if you go ahead and click on that, you're able to actually watch it and it's going to break down what's going on. The university to teach you more about it. And then obviously, any events for it. And so coming down, remember guys, this is a third party, that you're going to be using. This is not iGenius. This is a third party you have access to with AI software, guys. And so scrolling down, you can see introduction, what is the technology, and then looking at the strategies. It kind of explains what the strategies are. We have access to 6 of the strategies. There are more strategies, but that is for the private club members. And, you can either, obviously pay for that or, we actually have a little surprise for you guys for those of you that go a hit ambassador, which is going to be pretty cool. But the minimum amount for all the strategies, just so you don't blow your trading account, while it's trading for you, is $1,000. That is the minimum you can put into these 6 strategies, each of them. You can use all 6 if you would like. But yeah, right here, guys, it's a minimum of $1,000 via Bitcoin that you send in, and we'll kind of, get into details later. So keep that in mind. So alpha and beta strategies. Let me kind of break this down. Alpha, obviously more aggressive, beta, less aggressive. And so, there is on Endotech's website, if you actually go to Endotech's website, you can see right here, if you go to portfolio, you can see on the right side, are you an alpha or a beta? If you simply just don't know what, how aggressive of an investor you want to be, which is completely fine. If you want, you don't have to be, super aggressive gambling, but you can go ahead and take this little test and it'll kind of give you an idea of, what kind of, investor you are. But beta, what that does, it only takes long positions. That's what beta strategies do. It only looks for buys in the market. So right here, guys, this Bitcoin beta, it's looking for longs on Bitcoin movements. So it's looking for buys on Bitcoin, obviously to capitalize on. Then this Ethereum, it's looking for buys, and also Ethereum, Bitcoin, the pair together looking for buys. That's what beta does. It's only looking for one direction. Then we get to alpha, which is looking for buys and sells. And the difference between beta and alpha, guys, is, AI is a relatively new thing in the trading industry. And, so in terms of alpha, in terms of like the United States, they don't necessarily, use these alpha strategies yet within their United States exchanges. So Binance US, Coinbase Pro, Gemini, they don't use alpha strategies, but they use all the beta ones. And so if you want to stick to United States crypto exchange, which there's crypto exchanges all over the world, but United States crypto exchanges are going to be beta strategies. If you want to use alpha strategies, you're going to have to be using, other exchanges around the world. This could be exchanges such as Bitfinex, Binance, the regular one. I can't even think of other ones right now, but they're basically ones that aren't owned by the United States. Then you can get access to these alpha ones. And so I personally have an alpha strategy set up. And so I'm going to kind of break down how both of these are going to work. Just in general, I mean, kind of when you're looking at this, alpha is more aggressive. Like I said, if you want to drop in the chat, who is interested in setting up an alpha, and then who's interested in setting up a beta, just in general, just drop alpha and beta. You could drop both if you wanted to. I'm just curious as to what you guys want to do. And it's completely fine if you want to do both. I would like everyone to drop it in the chat though. No one, even if you don't have elite yet, just kind of go ahead and throw that out there real quick. Is that everyone? Both 15 people. Okay, so we should have a few more messages coming in. Okay, so I see a few people just say beta. Okay, so it looks like 2 people so far have said just beta. So just beta, guys, you can use Coinbase Pro, you can use Gemini, and you can use Binance US. Those are going to have tutorials on how to do it. We're not going to get into actually funding your accounts right now, but I'm just, again, explaining the details. In terms of alpha, you guys are going to have to start off. One thing you want to do, I'll type it in the chat. This is what I have. It's called NordVPN. And so that's simply what this is right here. And it's just a VPN, which basically you can change your location of where you are in the world. And so right here, I can disconnect, but basically I think it's $60 a year, something like that. But you can choose literally any country. If you're going to be doing alpha, I personally have seen people using Bitfinex and Binance. You are going to be basically connecting to the United Kingdom, just like that. You just click it. And now, according to our IP address, we're in the United Kingdom now. It's as simple as that. Every time you're logging into Bitfinex specifically, you would just click United Kingdom. So right now we're in the United Kingdom, and that is where it shows we're located. So what you want to do, guys, now in terms of taking the next step after you get NordVPN, okay, you're going to go ahead and write that down, purchase it. If you want to do alpha, NordVPN, it's a write-off as well. That's a business expense. We're going to go down here and scroll down. And what you want to do next, this is obviously where you can get access to Binance US, Gemini right here, that's US, and there's also some other ones right here. But you're going to go on to create Endotech account. That's what we're going to start with. Obviously, there's a setup video. So again, if this video is not available, or you have a customer, they can just watch this account setup video. So we're going to go to create Endotech account. I've already created my account. So when you click it, again, this is the only way to access it too. You can't go to Endotech's website and just create an account. You need to be referred by, you need to actually be referred by, I don't know why it's not loading. You need to be referred by iGenius to actually get access to it. I must have sat there a little too long. Let me scroll down real quick. So let's come back down here, and I'll go ahead and click create Endotech account. So it's going to go ahead and pull up Endotech's website. And when it does, you can see up here, it's registering you. And so this is where you would actually create your account. You can see we're being referred right here by iGenius. This is a third party. So you'll create your account. You can, obviously select United States. You're going to put your phone number in, last name, stuff like that, and then register. Okay. Once you are registered, you'll be able to actually log in to your account. And you're going to go ahead and click enter. You might have to agree to a couple things, but now you are actually in the portfolio. Okay. And so what you do at this point is you got to, take some time over the next, day or so, and you're going to figure out what strategy you want to use, whether it's beta or alpha. You can look at the performance of these. The one that I'm currently in is Ethereum Bitcoin. So if you go to performance, I showed this on the call last night. I'll go ahead and scroll down. They recommend you put 2 Bitcoin in. You don't have to do that. Again, the minimum is 1,000. So right here, let's say January 1st of this year, we'll go ahead and say we had 2 Bitcoin, and then you calculate it's 243% as of this year, guys. Okay. And I guess, I got to say, past profits don't guarantee future results. This isn't guaranteed money. Obviously there's risk in investing, this. But, based off of, what's been happening over the last 1, 2, 3 years, it's been a very successful, obviously, strategy. And so once you have selected which strategy you want to use, obviously there's more down here, but that's something you can talk to me about personally if you want to, talk about those. But these 6 strategies, once you select which one you want to use, simply you're just going to go to my account and you're going to go to connect strategies. And you're going to go ahead and you can see right here, I have a strategy in process right now. You're going to click add another strategy basically, and you go ahead, read license, and you're just going to basically accept it. And then right here, this is something I want to let you guys know. The strategies have active trades going pretty much all the time. And so when they allow you to start taking the trades on your account is the beginning of every single month. So if you were to, put your strategy in right now to your account, November 13th, it is not going to start taking trades until December 1st. That's how it works. And so to be honest, you can use that as a sales point. You can get as many people as you can on the elite pack and be like, listen, it is launching on December 1st. That is when the next obviously trades for elite members start taking on their actual portfolios, So just keep that in mind. That's when the trades will actually kick in. But yeah, you go ahead, choose your strategy. So let's say Ethereum, Bitcoin Alpha. That's one that I was using. And then you select the exchange. Let's say Bitfinex, and we'll kind of dive into that stuff later. You don't want to don't make a Binance or Bitfinex account quite yet. I'm going to have some of the leaders on this call, some of the people I personally signed up. We're going to hop on a call later today and probably like an hour or two. And I'm going to explain to them, the process of creating one of these exchanges if you're doing alpha. Okay. And then they're going to be able to obviously show you guys and so on and so forth. And then on the next call, we can kind of all have an idea with Unity of how to do that. So let's just say hypothetically Bitfinex, you would hit next. And then right here, guys, what it's going to do is going to generate API keys. And so this is where you would have your, Bitfinex or Binance account created. And then right in your settings, you would just click API. And then all you would do basically is you would just copy in or you would just paste your API keys into here. And it's going to basically link the strategy to your account. Endotech is not allowed to withdraw your money. They don't have the withdrawal access in their API. API is just like, basically they have access to your account, but only to place trades, to buy and sell. That's it. They don't have access to your funds whatsoever. They're just simply placing the trades that they're placing with everyone else, guys. And so that is kind of like a basis of how this is going to start. So what you're going to want to do in the meantime now, guys, is you're just going to simply want to figure out which strategy do you want to use, beta or alpha. You're going to want to obviously, make sure you have Bitcoin purchased. You want to have at least, I'd say $1,100 in Bitcoin. Something I do want to mention too, the way this works is you put, let's say $1,000 into a strategy. Right away, you owe them 10% just to get the strategy going. So you have to send them, let's say $1,000. You got to send them, $100 via Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, and you got to get it verified. That's something we'll do on a future, part 2 of this. But yeah, you're going to owe them 10% right off the bat to get the strategy going. And then as you accumulate profits once a month, they'll send you an email. Hey, so-and-so, John Doe, we made you this much money. Congratulations. Would you send over 20% of that? Basically because it's a profit share. They take 20% of the profit they make for you. And then you just simply send it over. That's it. They don't take it out of your account. They're not going to take it. But if you don't pay them, they're going to shut your strategies down. So we'll get more into details and stuff like that. I think I got a message in the chat right now. Quick side note. Question test. Endotech tells you your trading style, beta and alpha. Yep. Wait, what's a Bitcoin? Nice. Yeah, guys. So does anybody have any questions so far? So, get NordVPN if you're going to have an alpha strategy and purchase it. You're going to want to download the application, the actual application to your computer and also your cell phone. I have it right here on my cell phone as well. It's extremely simple to use. You guys can see right here. Here's NordVPN. I'll go ahead and just click on that real quick. And when I pull it up, I can just simply click on, just pop up right here, United Kingdom. and it'll go ahead and connect. So right there, it's finding an IP address and it'll connect. And then you can just disconnect whenever you want, guys. So get NordVPN, figure out what strategy you're interested in. You can look at the performance, do January 1st to today's date, just to kind of get a idea of what you want to do. And then we'll have call 2 coming up here in like a day. We might even just do it tomorrow or Monday. Just make sure you have at least, I'd say $1,200 worth of Bitcoin ready to go, so you can go ahead and pay. They also don't take 20% unless they make you money. Correct. Exactly. If you don't make any profit, then they don't take 20% of anything. They didn't make you any money. So anybody got any last second questions before we go ahead and do part 2 in about a day or two? Yes, that's pretty exciting. I remember I was getting this set up like 2 weeks ago, and I was just pumped up for this stuff. So if you guys got any last second questions, I'll go ahead and answer them for you. There's going to be more things you'll learn about this as time's going on. But right now, that's just the basis of all this and everything. Okay. Obviously, don't put money in that you can't afford to lose. If you got $2,000 to your name, I maybe wouldn't recommend taking 50% of your net worth and throwing it into an AI trading strategy. You don't want to risk 50% of your portfolio, of your entire portfolio. You want to just obviously, be smart about, what amount you want to put in, and we'll dive more into that in the future, guys. All right, cool. Well, if you guys don't got any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and anybody I personally enrolled, I'm going to go ahead and hop on a call with you guys coming up here in a little bit. Okay. So with that being said, if you guys got any questions, reach out to me. It's game time tomorrow, 6 p.m. We're doing the launch call. Let's get as many people as we can on that, man. We're all sitting here right now. I don't know if you guys can see this. Hopefully I don't spill any drinks, but we're all sitting here hustling. We got our notebooks out, and we grinding, baby. We locked in. It's time to go. I see Colby on here. I know he's fired up. Nick Armour, let's get it. All right, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you later. Peace.